Welcome back to the video that everybody, including myself, has been waiting for, and that is putting the Chinese motor inside of my Genesis. But first I gotta pull the old motor out, prep the new motor. Actually, I have to open the new motor, make sure that there's actually even a motor in there, and then we can kind of proceed from there. But in today's episode, ideally, we pull the old motor, we put the new motor in, and we get it started. Probably won't go that smoothly, might be 2 episodes, but I'm gonna try and get it all kind of in one go here. I am waiting on some parts for this guy, and when I pull this out, I will kind of have a better idea if I need to get more parts. I know I'm gonna have to get flywheel bolts. I didn't order those, but I also didn't know if I needed a new flywheel and clutch. There's a bunch of things I don't know, and once we take it apart, we'll kind of figure it out what we need going forward. But before I dive into taking this apart anymore, I want to kind of open up the crate motor, and we're going to see what flew in from China. Alrighty, let's bring you guys over. Well, definitely an engine. But the valve cover is damaged. It's a good thing I have a valve cover from the old motor. That's fine, that I can slap on here, and hopefully it'll just kind of bolt right up. But everything else seems to be pretty much the same. I'll know more when I have the old motor next to this new one. I'm not going to pop this off for now. No need for that. We got a lot of work to do inside of here to remove all of this. So let's get cracking on this guy here. We're golden. We're just gotta hope that when we take this off, it's the same as that. I'm kind of happy I get to redo the valve cover just because I get to see what the internals of this motor look like. Full disclosure, never pulled a motor in my life. Never swapped a motor. Never disconnected a motor from transmission. Never pulled the head off a motor before. This is all new territory for me. This is all a learning experience. So if I do anything wrong, don't yell at me too hard in the comments. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that guy. So, as I turn this, that should be moving, but as you can see, it's not moving. So we have a Bluetooth bolt. After a small break of having some burgers and putting together the engine hoist, I believe I'm ready to pull it out. I have all the transmission bolts disconnected. I believe I have all the wiring disconnected. All the coolant lines are disconnected. The turbo is off. I have that motor mount disconnected. That one, the bolt is just, hand tight, so that one can be pulled out pretty easily. This is all disconnected. This is all connected to the water pump, but there's nothing connected to the water pump. All the oil lines are disconnected. So I believe I should be good to go. It is now the following day. Got the motor pulled out. Now I'm going to focus on swapping over what I can from the old motor to the new one. So that way when the new parts do come in, I can finish swapping everything over and then work on getting it back in the engine bay. The other thing I want to do is clean up in the engine bay, clean up everything inside the bell housing, the cross members, everything, just that way if there are any leaks, I can kind of see exactly where they're coming from and not have to worry about if it's an old leak or new leak. Been about a week since the last clip. I was waiting on a bunch of parts to come in, and they have finally come in. Still waiting on a few. This is why I don't like dealing with anything other than Amazon for shipping, because it's just so unpredictable. Granted, Amazon's unpredictable too. But what we got going on, we have a new throw bearing, slave cylinder, that guy right in there. And then we also have the water pump, new tensioner, a bunch of gaskets, so I can finally start putting all of these parts back on the motor. We can get the intake on, we can get the exhaust on, we can get, the water pump reassembled, we can get the alternator slapped on. We can start really assembling this thing so it'll be ready to go into the vehicle. Once I get, honestly, the only thing that I'm waiting for is the clutch alignment tool. I'll see if I can get one locally, but I'm not 100% sure I can. If I can, that'll be fantastic. And then potentially it'll go in this weekend? Potentially. Let's just start assembling the motor and worry about the rest later. a very long overdue update on the car. As you can see, the motor is in the car. I got the coolant set up here. Pretty much everything's ready to go. I just primed it, and now we're ready for the first start. The reason I didn't film a lot of this stuff is I was doing it late at night. A lot of it was on top of the car, under the car, connecting random plugs. Not like super, like, it's not really that interesting to watch, I don't think. But now with this thing all primed, ready to go, I am going to bring you guys with me into the car, and we're going to try and start for the first time in a few months with the new motor. Oh my god, I'm so anxious. I am so anxious. We're going to let the fuel pump prime. It's that beeping, and here we go, guys. I forgot that I don't have the exhaust hooked up currently. As you can see, the Genesis is no longer under the carport, and it is running and driving under its own power with the new motor. I just took it for a quick spin around the block to make sure that, you know, everything was pretty good. I did have a boost leak, fix that. I also had a vacuum leak, so my brakes weren't working, fix that. Other than that, it seems to be running pretty solid. Now is the tedious process of braking in this motor. I'm not going to show any clips of that because it's just going to be me driving at slow speeds, stopping and going for like 50 miles. But I'm going to cut the video off here. I have a lot of content, you know, in this video. We did a lot got done with the vehicle. It went from not running to running. And in the coming episode, maybe episodes, we're gonna wash the car. We're gonna take care of any other odds and ends that need to be taken care of. And then we're gonna list the car because this car is part of the trade up challenge. Get the ball rolling, get this car out so we can get something else new and exciting in. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you stayed till the end. I'm sure this is gonna be a longer video because of how much filming I did. If you did enjoy the series, please be sure to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what you think of the Chinese motor.